So we're at SKC. The first team out right now is SKC in 10th place, 38 points, 3 to go. Away to St. Louis, away to RSL, home versus Minnesota. You were the one who was saying that they're going to get hot and you think they're going to make a run. Tell me why.
Well, I think their last three games they're a little bit tougher than some of the other teams have. I think at St. Louis, we talked about this one before. I don't think they get the result in that one. St. Louis still has too much to play for. St. Louis at home is also very, very, very hard to beat. I think at RSL, as we mentioned before, that was the one that we had disagreed on, but I think they get the win at RSL. I think they take advantage of them being healthy. I think they take advantage of maybe something brewing in RSL, and I think they get 3 points there. I also think they get 3 points at home versus Minnesota, a struggling Minnesota team. However, I don't think they have enough games left in them to get into the playoffs here because 6 points in their last three games would not be enough for me to get them into the playoffs. I just think too many teams ahead of them have games in hand, even if their form isn't as good as SKC's right now. That it's they're gonna have to win out, and I think in order to give themselves a chance to get into the play-in game. And I just don't see them being able to do that when they have a game away to St. Louis. So I think they just miss out. But I still think they get 6 points to end the season. This is just like SKC last year, who got hot right at the end of the season, just so they can build up some hype going into next year and then just do the same thing all over again.
I think you're a bit too high on these guys.
Okay.
SKC, 2 wins away from home. You mentioned that they need to win out. 6 draws, to be fair to them, but still don't think that's recipe for success. I agree with you. I think they're going to lose at St. Louis because St. Louis at home is a monster. At RSL, I don't mind your thought for a win. I'm going to call it a draw. I think this is where they pick up one of those draws. And then Minnesota at home, I think they're just going to fall short. And Minnesota is very good on the road. I'm going to call it a draw as well. Give them 2 points to finish with 40. I am not like I know they've got Alan Polito back. I know they just signed a long-term contract. I know they're flying, but I mean realistically, let's just do something really quick here. Sporting Kansas City. Games. Thought it'd give me that. Anyways, their recent matches. Come on. I've got Alfred Internet. Leave me alone. All right. They beat Houston. Got blown out by Nashville. Snuck by Minnesota on the road. Lost to Miami. Beat St. Louis. Beat San Jose. And then had a weird run in Leagues Cup. So they're on and off, hot and cold. So maybe I'm being a little harsh to them, but I'm just not sold like they can do the win out and go. So I
No,
agree with you
I'm
there.
not on board
No,
on it
and
either.
I agree with you there that they won't do enough. But I also don't think I think they're going to start just dropping off and end the season on a low, and kind of look at it and say, you know what, we've got all of our DPs healthy. We have a little bit more roster flexibility next year. Let's go at it again. Cool.
Cool.